Greetings YouTube, Boulder Donahue here, Pipe Pastor.
How are you guys? Long time since we talked. I guess Nick's been flashing onto the screen our Easter Sunday celebrations. We call it Resurrection Sunday, but I think he has also what was the other one? Mother's Day or
Doing Mother's Day.
yeah. Good friends, good family. I hope you guys had good holidays. I'm wearing a fine hat here from Highlands Tobacco. Highlands sent me a free cap and so forth. There's so many of you guys buying black gold. Continue to buy it and continue to mention Nick's in my name so we get free stuff from them, would you? And you know what? I'm not good. Some of you guys are just incredible. You get a box of pipes and you don't touch them until you can do it.
I can't do that.
I can't either. I mean,
open it up.
they're teasing you. You know, it's like pornography. They're cutting it nice and slow, lifting the tags a little bit, looking back at the camera. You know, that really bothers me. I'm blessed for you. I'm a Christian, and so I'm blessed for you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, committing the sin of envy at him. Anyway, I have a new pipe. I've been smoking it because I couldn't wait. It's a new Rous pipe. Larry Rous makes the best pipes in the world. As I've said before you die, get a Rous pipe. This one he made for me specifically for Christmas, and it has a very unique Cumberland material, but the Cumberland is green. It's like a forest green. And then the stain is a red stain, kind of a blood red stain. And let me show it to you. It's a wonderful, it's a kind of an acorn shaped pipe. And you can see it here. And you see the stem material,
Green
Cumberland material, classic. Larry was one of the first to put steel metal fixes on the pipes. He's a silversmith as well, and so he makes the silver himself. Oh, there you go. Ah, my God. There you go. So there it is.
From the top of the bowl. Up.
There you go. Here's the top view. And all of his pipes are just great smokers. The machinery on them is perfect. Well, I gave you one. You like yours?
Well, I like to take a. My other one is a lot. I left it at a friend's house, but it's a fairly newer hanky. I keep it in my pipe bag, and I like to wipe the top of my pipes to keep them from building up with char on the top, so it keeps a nice wood grain. My dad doesn't give a darn, so
I do. And there's a cloth, a treated cloth you can get at pipe and cigar shops. 4 pipes, 1 treated pipe cloth you use on your stem, and it'll help your stem out a bit. The other one you use on the wood of your pipe, and that will help as well. And it'll take off that tobacco stuff on the top. I bought a $150 really nice lathe that I gave to a pipe maker here in town because I didn't use it that much. But that stuff works good too. If you can get yourself a cheap lathe or make one from an air conditioner or a washing machine motor, it's all you really need. Lathes do a great job. But that oilcloth for lazy guys like me will take that right off the top of your pipe. Just brush a little bit and it'll take it right off. But, so, got myself a new Rous.
I'll get my Rous one.
Good job, Larry.
Get my Rous.
Once again, if you go to Larry and you order a pipe from him, you're looking at a pipe of about 550 to 650 on up to 750 depending on the grain. The kind of pipe you want to get that's the least expensive is this kind of pipe, which is a special. It's both it's sandblasted and it's rusticated. And you get your specials, and those are nice pipes. If you don't like the small stem like this on mine, it's got a kind of a small bite to the end of it. Get your pipe with a saddle on it. If you get a saddle on it, you know they're kind of bent here, and then they come out. And when he puts a saddle on it, his bit is a little bit more bent. For some of you that don't like the smaller bit, since Nick and I use rubber tips, it really doesn't matter that much. And whenever you're in doubt, go to the virtual pipe smoking lounge. Is that what it's called?
Huh?
Virtual. I think it's virtual pipe smoking lounge. I got to get the name of it again. It's got virtual in it anyway. And he's a pipe salesman. He sells pipes, and it's online. Tremendous guy. Really like him a lot. Real sweet guy. And I'm sorry to say, I like him so much I forgot his name, but you'll have to forgive me for that. Virtual Smoking Lounge, VSL. That's it. And he has got the best pipe tip type videos I've seen yet. Everything from how to put life into old tobacco, how to clean your pipes, how to smoke a meerschaum, all that stuff. Tremendous, tremendous guy. We're 8 pipes. Got to visit him when you can. Hey, by the way, how's Holy Smoke doing? Your Holy Smoke group? Tell them a little bit about that.
Doing really well. Got about 11 to 12 guys coming right now. And then Dave's Garage, we made a few videos in there. One of them was the Tolkien, or the Hobbit dinner. And we're eating there, and we have some great discussions on management issues, and great group. We have some excellent material written by my father, and really speaks to us. We're growing, and we might have to split if we grow further to my garage and Dave's garage. But just a fantastic time. There's men together learning about being biblical men and masculine men, and it's an awesome time.
Listen, if you guys have never experienced this, it's an experience unlike anything I ever have or want. I mean, when you have men get together and be open and honest about something, and they're talking over issues that are real for men. Like I think one of them was called A Man and His Guns. Another was called Gold, Glory, and Girls. And another one was dealing with sexual temptations in the workplace, for instance, and things like that. And you've got guys seriously talking, giving good advice as well as being open and honest about help. There's no better place when you get together guys that'll keep that, we call it keeping the beach ball bouncing up and down in the air and not letting it fall, meaning keeping the eternal conversation of masculine chivalry alive. It's just, I'm better for it every time, but it's just something that, to me, I'm glad to invest in. I think that, you know, one of the things you should do, son, is after every week's lesson, kind of categorize the sum of your discussions and place them on the Holy Smoke Facebook site, so people can kind of experience your studies with you and give input on that same study themselves. I think that would be a great idea. We have a couple of things. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just it's hard to get a good compilation of all the men and their thoughts on that. They kind of clam up in front of a camera. So
no, I meant you. You just get on there and put down, guys, the lesson this week was this. We had a group, and this is what we did, and this is what we discussed. You guys have any input on it? I think these guys would jump all over that. I want to think about that. Just a second, man. I got something to do right here. You guys, I don't know. It's tough on YouTube because you get to enjoy you guys so much. You never see you. I mean, it's a media, you know. And there's some of you guys that just, especially those guys of you that are in the snow and you got a big porch and you got a forest in back and stuff like that. You suckers, you. I mean, this is for a man that doesn't have a man cave. And now a son should not be able to have a man cave before his father does. He's complaining because he can't smoke in the dang house.
Mom said you can convert the garage to a man cave. But the
I've
garage
got
is kind of
35 years of Christmas decorations in that garage, and all of them are saying to Mom, "Don't let me in." You know this perfectly well too, don't you? Plus, we've got all your backpacks from when you were first, second, third grade, all your artwork, all that crap. But we're glad to have it. It's such a blessing. A couple of things we're having up here in Fresno, California that you guys might want to come to. It'd be well worth your while. Even if you got to drive a fur ways, even if you need to take a plane flight, something I think you would enjoy. It's called Man Camp. I host it. It's a Thursday night till Friday or till Saturday afternoon camp, in which we talk about what it means to really be a man. What is manhood? What is a real man? Who says that's what a real man is? Is it historically based? Is it anthropologically based? Is it culturally based? So what is manhood? How does that pertain to a Christian? What does Christianity bring to manhood? So we give you all the ideas behind what the model man is. Then we talk about the wounded man, the fact that men get wounded. And a wounded man is an angry man. And men get wounded a lot like men get wounded in war. Except, you know, Nick's laughing because she whom the Lord has given me is in the window. And she's making fun of us. Come here for a minute, honey. Everybody wants to meet you. Come here. Come here, Sujay. Come. Oh, you dog. Oh, she punked us. Women don't get this except for women that smoke pipes. So what's that young lady from Scotland? The one was she showed us a scene of the morning coming up, and her pipe lighter froze to the stone. Did you see that one?
No.
Oh gosh, what's her name? She's fantastic. Young lady, beautiful, and smokes a pipe. What else can you want, huh? In any case, she's a fine lass. And what was I saying?
I have no idea.
Band camp. So
Band camp.
we spend time giving you the definition of what a man is. You decide whether you want to be that kind of man. And we call it a man with nuts, and we use nuts to as a metaphor for non-negotiable, unalterable terms from a book of that same title that I've borrowed the title and expanded my own search on this. I've been studying this now for over 25 years. Nothing but masculinity as a discipline, because this is a hole in our society. Men need help. And so at the camp we discuss what the ideal man looks like. We discuss a man's wounds. This camp could easily help a war veteran from Afghanistan find some healing for his soul too, because you go about the same process to heal a man of both war and the wars of love, the wars of life. We deal with the ways a man gets his nuts cut off, the ways he gets punched in the nuts, cut in the nuts, kicked in the nuts. Circumstances take his nuts away. He punches himself in the nuts. How many of you know that kind of a guy that goes around making the same stupid mistakes all over again, making life hard for him? We talk about those wounds. And then at the last we have what's called the fire cathartic moment, where a man makes the decision to share his wounds, let go of his wounds, and let a tribal eldership of men absorb those wounds from him, so that he can then become initiated into manhood. He's ready to be the kind of a man every man should want to be, and it's hard to be. We're not talking about just the chest-thumping, testosterone thing going on. We're talking about the perfect man, a man that's balance of steel and velvet characteristics. This is June. This is July. It's the last Thursday, Friday, and Saturday of July. I know this because the next Monday we start a whole week of man maker camps for boys. And so if you're interested, it's that last week. It's held at the High Sierras. If you guys are coming from many ways, you can contact us.
Sequoia National.
Sequoia.
Okay.
You can contact us. You can contact me at my office at 559-225-0489. And if you're coming in like on a Wednesday, for instance, we can get some place for you guys to stay. We'll have some people that maybe want to put you up, if there's a few of you that want that. And if not, we have a man maker Facebook site up, I think, right now. Look at Sharp Men as well. Sharp Men Facebook site. We'll have information there about how to drive to the camp if you prefer to do that. The camp itself costs $75. That's just dirt cheap. No one's getting paid for being up there. It's cut out of nature. We've got tents and stuff for you. We feed you good, manly, meaty food, and it's well worth the $75. No, again, this is just for the camp, just for the food. So think about that. Man Camp, the last week of July. In fact, we're on the radio station this Wednesday, talking about that. So it's gonna be grand. So I just thought I'd kick that out there for you guys.
Really quick before we end, I have a tamp my cousin made for me. He's a border patrol in Texas. It's made from deer antler, and from his service weapon, it's a .40 caliber. I think it's Smith & Wesson. It's a shell from his service weapon, and he kind of merged them both. The antler, I think he found on duty somewhere, and that's a great tamper. Look at that.
I guess he doesn't have any other thing to do with his service weapon because, as you guys know, we don't have a border problem here in the United States of America. Matt, this is a shout out from your Uncle Pete. I gave you some fine pipes. I should have one just like that. Please don't forget your uncle. You're going to go to hell if you forget your uncle. Make me one of those things, will you? Good to see you guys.
It is. Thank you for watching, and we pray that you have a great week. And God bless Sláinte.
God bless you guys. Take care.
Take care.